They will take a knock. Suji will go down to a grenade as they're getting pushed from the south side by New Happy as well. We'll get a little bit of a replay here of all the action that happened in about 5 seconds time. There goes FaZe getting eliminated by Kraken. Blue Galaxy picking up a few points that way. Good work by him. Now we have made it to our top 4 as 17 has gone down, but now the circle is cut south. Sonic's opening it up.
Very fortunate that all the fights broke out around them, specifically to the north. They didn't necessarily have to engage or get sandwiched like we were potentially worried.
Yeah, they're just holding strong right now. They're waiting for somebody to push into them. They like the spot that they're in. It's not pushed out of it. As Sonics, now they try to avoid Twisted Minds, but Twisted Minds going to push right into New Happy. Ming going to be first to win it. Example will trade it back. It's down to 1 from each team. A 1v1, Non versus Lou, and Lou has no HP remaining.
And this grenade could be everything here, and nope, it lands a little short. Lou still trying to survive, and meanwhile, Daytrade has taken care of the Sonics as this fight is now just barely coming to its conclusion. Daytrade with all the advantage. Non is going to step through, and he's going to finish Twisted Minds.
And Daytrade has to be looking at the kill feed. They know that New Happy is broken, battered, injured, and Daytrade has desperately needed a game like this to get them back into international competition. As we said, coming into this, they have failed to make a grand final at each PGS this year, but coming in now with 10 kills and hopefully a win here as New Happy does manage to get one back on their feet. But Daytrade, don't throw it now. You've got a lot of work left to do.
And an opportunity like this is so rare. 2 members down, Daytrade still 4 alive. A knock will go out. Belmoth will find Ming Ming and Xiao Di. Can they just finish it off? They do. Daytrade with a beautiful start to PGS6.
Expendables down to 2. The smoke cloud will be laid down, but Twisted Minds not going to give him time. Perfectix will find another knock. Lou's going to go down. Bantu's going to go down as well. TE will get finished off, but Example and Perfectix have work to do as Gen G have left the compound. They're coming down south. They want to clean this up.
Perfect timing, and that's exactly what you want to see from a team that has been sitting center for so long without any action at all. That proactive mindset.
No way in hell Perfectix is going to let anybody live past him anymore.
Oh, he's hunting with Blue next time.
Oh yeah, he's going out.
The dog without a leash is going in, and still Theraton 5 will clean up the west side of the circle, but now look at Ascend.
Knocked there by Snakers. Will escape, but Ascend getting a little bit of love as far as the circle goes, but they gotta clean up T5. They gotta do it cleanly, but Rossided will get the first knock on Achilles Kai. Ranger X in a good position as well. You see the damage.
Pokes made sure to cut off those angles, and you see that Rossided actually had to back up because of the fire that he took back from Ascend. So good mind on playing that for the trades.
Great work by Barpo as a scout for Gen G on the south side, making sure that he stayed alive even when the 3-man push from Falcons came in. You see the fight still going on that north between T5 and Ascend. They have not managed to get that revive through just yet, which absolutely, and yeah, X-Chris going to get spotted out by Ranger. Pains will find Rello, but he's going to get traded out by Rossided. As now Rossided, the T5 guys coming alive at the perfect time, and unfortunately for Ascend, they get taken advantage of by the split. They are still on the clock, and 0-1 is going to go down.
Yeah, and they've realized now that most of the teams in the north have been cleaned up, so this is their opportunity. But man, regardless of what happens to Theraton 5 here, Rossided and Range for yourselves, because once they get a knock, especially on Falcons, that's going to be an opportunity for them to push. But no, Falcons will clean that up so quickly. It's just Rossided, he falls. And so now it's just a straight up 4-on-3. But
in terms of offensive utility, but Gen G, they've got all smokes for days. I mean, 9 on the team. So they have time to kind of slow this thing down a little bit. They have time to smoke off Falcons and force them to play out. And then immediately a trade going to come through. His Flood's going to go down. Rello will trade out Adder, but Falcons down to just 2. As looks like Gen G might actually be able to get Adder back on his feet here.
Yeah, but as you stated, the utility on Team Falcons is just so low comparatively. They do have mollies and stuns,
a little bit off.
Really no way to confirm that kill, especially with all the smokes being used. Now Snakers trying to hold off Barpo, who came from that eastern flank we were talking about. The flash is getting through, but still, Relo will find it.
What a play from Relo, and what a play from Snakers to be able to spot out the flank from Barpo. They managed to read Gen G like a book, drop them down to 2, but Snakers gets caught. caught out in the open, and Gen G will get the victory in game number 2. He is 17, did not strike. And look at this, Posa, the Bush bro. He is staying alive as T5 comes through. They have no idea that there is a snake in their midst, ready to strike at any time, and look at him, just cold-blooded. Okay, Fluky will get taken down by Xiaobei. That might open up the door. Pubg is just dancing right on top of the man.
It's so hard. I mean, those bushes are not easy to see players in. So, yeah, Posa's still going to be safe. Oh, going to be an easy one. Clean up the knock from the other member as well. So good here from Posa to get some more points. Again, Luna Galaxy may be losing people, but at the least, they are starting to salvage with great individual plays.
4 kills now for Posa, 4 kills for Luna Galaxy, and he has spotted out Rossiden. The grenade from Xiao Wu will be the one that does it, though, as we have made it to our top 4. Improbably, Luna Galaxy still in this, but 17, they are on cleanup duty. They are wrapping around on that northern side. Posa's going to get
to make sure they're watching that. Meanwhile, Lou, an example you see up on the north side, pushed out a little further than the rest of the members of Twisted, is going to try to take a hold against 17, who are just desperately trying to get rid of Posa. He's just lasting for so long. Slow things down considerably for Twisted Minds as they're still putting damage onto the Expendables. Tangu and Clores will both go down as Lou, with a disgusting angle, will also get a nade on the 777. All of a sudden, the Expendables down to 1.
Beautiful work from Lou there as Batulins makes extra sure that Tangu is dead. Can Lou get the res? That's it. No hand not even on the mouse at this point.
At this early, you know.
Oh, there you go. Lil Ghost is going to go down. And the grenades are going to start coming through. I think that's all 17 was trying to do, was try to get in position where they could at least get the utility sent down there. And Perfectix will get taken down by Xiaobei. Lou going to use that. Lou, great effect here. And the shots coming through. Not going to find Xiao Wu, though. Oh, of course he's got a Panzer. Why wouldn't he?
And as you stated, 17 getting aggressive, making sure that no points can be denied. That's going to be Xiaobei getting the knock and kill, and he might not expect this wrap around the blue.
This is really smart by Lou. Stop down just enough to get a little bit of a heal, but he's gonna go down to the blue. And still, 3 kill there. Okay. And there you go. 17 will clutch it out, and they will make sure that they collect each and every point off. 13th kill will get picked up. This is looking like a big one here for Twisted.
2 kills is just obscene. They're about to get more here as Delwyn will be found by example. Perfectix will get that flush. And there's just nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide for the Expendables. 15 kills, 16 kills. Now for Twisted Minds as Gen G starting to creep their way into the north side of the circle.
Eternal Fire got 20 kills for the highest kill total that we've seen in the PGS so far this year in PGS5. But Twisted Minds in a beautiful position to maybe surmount that total here as Adder will finish off day trade. And it is down to a 4v4, Twisted Minds versus Gen G. Both of them have similar terrain to what that's Adder, though. That is not what you want to do in this. Where's he going? He gets yeeted right out of the vehicle, and Gen G gets PUBG'd, and Perfectix will pick break. Smoke's now slowly starting to fade as you see just sprays coming through. But the grenade from Batulins, actually Lou, another heat seeker, is going to find Barpo. It's going to find Tosi. It's going to be Rex all by himself. It's going to be another win for Twisted Minds, this time with 20 kills.
Gen Z at least will dispatch up Twisted Minds, but here we go. AZ, we talked about his angle. Him and not at least get 2, but that opens the door for day trade.
Oh, that was so fortunate there for T5. They should be able to get him back on their feet. I think they were able to break line of sight from TSM. And day trade not really interested to put it over there, but Purdy will get another flush with that. Gotta clean these guys out. Purdy gonna lead the way as he finds Tosi going for the res, gets him low, and at least finishes off Adder. Big shot from Alo will get the knock on the Rex, and TSM has opened a door into the next zone.
And you have no idea how important that knock was. You talked about it, Alo and that freaking Dragon up just coming through, and TSM will wipe the north side and take control. We'll make it through. Wait a second. Flash will find Path and Pong, so one more down. Still 3 members alive. And they're actually making the fight happen. It's just down to Rossenden Jr. versus Flash. And TSM now starting to close in as well.
Day trade just ruining the game for T5 here. Rossenden will have to do his best to stay alive. He goes down, and TSM will get the win. They are in perfect spot to take that victory.
And I
fire that you can focus down on. And they're going to hop in the vehicles, try to send it their way through. Ranger X is going to find them mad. Ranger's just having a hell of a day for himself here. Keppa going to get down to the rock. No, Pong will take him out. And we are down to our top 4. Sonics and Falcons, if they're on their marks right now, they might mess around and pass by Twisted Minds. And just as we all predicted, right? System's going to get knocked a little bit low. Try to say, yeah,
or just
donate that over to the blue. Yeah, why not? As now, their top 5 can turn their full attention onto Sonics. They know exactly where everybody is. Falcons, well, they are just, that is just a rough spot there to be had. There's not really much like Ranger X, because of course, who else? Ranger X is just vibing right now, and they're going to find Snakers as well. They managed to get both of those points that I'm sure Falcons was thinking about denying. And Sonics, they see that knock. They're not really in a position to do anything at smoke. They are getting roasted here. But they have the smallest bit of a ridge line to work with here. That might be enough to get them into grenade range. As Rossenden on time will find Tiggleton. That's a big knock to come through.
As you stated earlier, it's all 5 members of T5 coming to the plate, but Shrimsy will find the trade. Fluky now will find the trade back with the grenade onto Kickstart. So now it's just down to a 3-on-2. Sonic still backs against the wall.
And it's only got 12 rounds left in the bullets here. Fluky gonna go ahead and push it aggressively. Rossenden, he doesn't need more than 12. He's gonna find Trimsy. Fluky will get the flush. It's all down to H-Win. He's got the shotty in hand. He's waiting for it. He wants him to come push him through the smoke. But Fluky not having it just yet. There it is. Big victory for Theraton 5. Was that